point to where you got murder charges, conspiracy, all of the type of shit that these people go through, you're on a whole nother level. It's like, how dare you ask to be innocent, to be treated like you're innocent? What I always tell you, it's the graduation of things. Once you get here, you are being accused of murder. They don't think that you should be out on the street. I, as the parent, wouldn't want someone out there on the street, and my children's lives were just taken. Regardless of what you say, that's just how I would feel. That's a serious accusation.
Now, what if he end up being innocent?
Well, that's his job to prove his innocence. Right now, you're being accused. There's lives taken. They don't have anybody to speak for them besides the lawyers. You get what I'm saying? They don't get to come in here and talk against him. So the fight has to be for the people that don't get to speak for themselves. You have an opportunity to prove your innocence. Why? Because you're the only one still here. It already goes against you. You're not gone with the rest of the people. So now you have to defend yourself. And the mere fact is that you're standing and everybody else is gone is a telltale sign that we need to get down to this. You get what I'm saying? So in no sense of having you running around on the street like a free man, something's clearly wrong.
I don't know. I just think I think we need to fix something on the due process of how long it takes, because 6 years is a little bit too long for him to be in jail without due process. That's a long time.
That's true.
6 years in jail, you might as well. You're basically putting a man in jail for 6 years, and he already had a mistrial.
Right.
And I feel like if you had a mistrial one time, you should be automatically granted bond. Because now that means that they couldn't even decide whether you're guilty or not.
You can come back and do whatever you need to. Because they need to be bonded out.
You should be automatically allowed bond. There's no reason why you shouldn't be allowed bond. And yeah, you mean to tell me you're not allowed bond for 6 years? That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no sense. Because they should be automatically allowed bond. There's no reason why
what it do? What it do?
Hey, exit the YouTube out, the other YouTube.
All right, 1 second.
You're not allowed bond for 6 years? That don't make no damn sense.
God damn it.
You good now, I think.
What sound? We better not? We better not?
Yeah, we good.
For sure. What's down with your gangster?
Man, we just talking about how it's fucked up, how your boy YMW Melly been in jail now 6 years with one mistrial, about to go to trial for the second time, and still ain't been granted bail.
So I heard you talking.
Yeah, it's almost
I heard
like
you talking about it. How I feel, bro, I feel like I can understand the no bond before the mistrial, but after that mistrial, I feel like he should have been able to get a bond.
Yeah. Exactly. At least after the mistrial, he should have been able to get a bond.
At least after the mistrial.
And I believe he should have been able to get a bond first. I don't believe there's no man in America that shouldn't be issued a bond. Now, should some people get outrageous bonds? My nigga, you could give a nigga a bond and his bond be so high that you know he can't get out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You could put a nigga and you could put a nigga in a position where they can't get out, where it's almost like giving them a no bond. But you shouldn't put a nigga in a position where he don't have a bond.
See, it's a question of the judge, right? Because you have seen situations where people have the bond so high that you know that they can't afford that, right? Mm-hmm. And they have to stay here. But like I said,
that's why they say the discretions be fucked up, because I'll see a nigga who got 8 rape cases and shit like that on little kids, and he get a bond, but then
that nigga get an ROR. He get the sign out on that.
Yeah, he get the sign out and everything. But a nigga getting accused for murder, we don't even know if he actually did the murder. We know this nigga committed these allegations. We have eyewitnesses. You got people saying this shit. Lives are ruined. And he'll get out on a bond. But then somebody that is accused of a killing, because remember, it's accused, innocent to proven guilty. We still, for all we know, somebody else in the car did the shootings, and he just not saying nothing.
See, somebody asked you a question. They said, so if they smoke AJ, would you feel the same way?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
You would feel like that person deserves a bond. And
Yes.
the reason why I say that because each
Bro,
situation-
yes, I would, because I want the chance to smoke the nigga.
No, come on. No.
What you mean? I'm telling the truth.
Right, okay.
You
so-
asked me a
No,
question.
but we talking about the situation at hand with the person not
I'm
getting
telling you
along.
the truth. If it was, you asked me a question. If it was my son, I definitely want the nigga to get the job, get bombed, nigga, because I believe in street justice more than any justice. So if it's mine, yeah, I don't want the nigga to be locked up, nigga. We don't even want to go to the police.
So what you felt like, because we heard the story, right?
But-
We heard
but-
the story
but-
about him getting out the car, walking around the car, shooting up the car, and then we hear the backstory about the beef and all of the stuff that was happening. So what if he felt like that was street justice? So now street justice is left up to everybody else.
Hey, then that's how we keep going.
No, that's why you have somebody to come
That's
in
why
and you judge.
And I'm not saying that you don't.
because if you leave it up to that, it's chaos and it never ends.
And I'm
So-
not saying it don't, but what I'm
So
telling
what
you, when
happened?
you're dealing with street people, this is how street shit get handled. And all I'm saying is this shit is in the street. Now that the white man got involved, yes, he's involved. All I'm saying is yes, he still
Then
should
you're
be.
giving an exact reason as to why they don't issue a bond. You gave
But
the
look,
argument
They
why.
shouldn't have that reason.
No. That is the exact reason because one, that puts him back on the street, and two, if he is guilty, that puts other people in danger. That's exactly why they don't do a bond.
Man, I seen him
it's
give
just
up
a bind, you hear me? It's just a bind, and they like they letting them go. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Bro, you know how
Gotta go trial.
you know how many other people they done gave bonds to?
Because he had a mistrial. Yeah, he should most definitely because he already had that mistrial. But if he had not had it, I'm saying I understand why they don't issue one. But at this point, no. It's been
My
6
nigga,
years.
at this point, he been in jail for 6 years
right.
and ain't been found guilty.
Right.
That's
You
a
gotta
problem.
look up.
That's a problem. That right there is mental anxiety
Right,
on a
that's
man.
an issue because I'm not.
That's
charged with
cruelty.
murder. Yeah.
I haven't been found guilty of no murder. It took y'all 3-4 years to take me to court.
Mhm.
Then you take me to court and I get a mistrial, and then I'm back in here as if I'm guilty.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's insane right there.
At this point, he should be.
And then he might not go back to trial for another 2 years. He beat her and did 8 years and say he's found guilty. I did 8 years in jail and I'm found guilty, innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna pay him back for what he lost? Because in 8 years, this nigga, in the past 6 years, this nigga, you know how much money this nigga done lost?
Listen, you see-
Yeah, and then like if you get found not guilty, you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, you can't
sue,
do nothing.
you can't do nothing. You just
Ain't
ask
like
for your time.
So that's why you've seen other people that get incarcerated for like 20 plus years and they do forensics and find out that they were disqualified. They get out and they sue the department so that they can try to.
But that's when you're found guilty.
Yeah, that's an illegal conviction. We talking about just fighting the charge.
He ain't even been convicted. He's still
True,
fighting
that's
the
true. He's
charge.
Still fighting, right?
So that's why I said if we go on by the justice system, it says innocent to proven guilty, every man should be allowed to make bail to fight his case.
Right.
Because if I'm not able to fight my case, then you're leaving me in jail and punish me, and like if I'm guilty.
Mhm.
All I'm saying is, don't get me wrong. On some cases, some people do need to stay in jail. Some people that's like that's gonna hurt the case. That's going at the people. But in his case, it's people dead. People dead. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if you put monitors on niggas. It's ways to release people on bond, my nigga.
Right.
Whether you take a passport, you give them ankle monitors, you 24-hour surveillance. You
Whatever.
can put my nigga. You can put cameras in a nigga house, damn near.
Right.
Yeah. So my thing is, how in the hell do you have a man that's not been convicted still sitting in the jail for 6 years?
But
it's
that much time.
it's almost like collusion. You know how they say, what's that collusion? When it's like, yo, my nigga, we know we really can't get you, but we can get you because we could sit your ass in jail with no bail.
Well,
and we
that's exactly what they're
basically
doing, and they're using his reputation and history to hold it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the motive behind it. Because if they felt like, we could release him, it ain't no issue, then. But the mere question in their mind is like, we think you did this, but they can't cooperate.
But if they were able to convict him, then guess what? The first
would've been the
one
first
wouldn't have been a mistrial.
Exactly.
If it was so cut and dry and clear, then the first case wouldn't have been a mistrial. And the fact that it was a mistrial, and the fact that
he's still held in
and the fact that the judge is still allowing him to be held in jail and no bail, that lets you know there's something wrong with this
Right,
case.
in which he seeking immediate release. So he's now
they're suing to seek immediate release. Because now let's weigh apples and oranges now. Now let's weigh apples and oranges. Two different cases, but Young Thug was in a RICO charge, had multiple people killed allegedly, was in on all types of murders, right? And he's out in 2.5 years. And my client is sitting in the jail for 6 years after a mistrial, and not even in a RICO charge. Is not don't have no murder for hires. Where's the justice system in this?
After 6 years.
What's the if y'all can't prove this man guilty in 6 years, he should be released immediately. Because now this is a circus. Y'all just holding him just to be holding him.
Right. It don't take that long. It don't take that long or that much.
Thank you. This on some espionage type shit.
Right. It must be a lot.
Like, I never knew.
We must be missing some information here because the way they're treating it with 6 years.
Bro, you would think it's almost like they took him and they hiding him in the prison like you ain't never getting out. And we gonna play with your career. Since we can't prove with you, we gonna play with you. Like what?
But I mean, you can't do people like that anyway, and that's why he's got the right to.
If that ain't mistreatment of the justice system, don't get me wrong. I love America. I love my justice system. But this is almost like mistreatment of the justice system, bro. I'm in jail for 6 years and haven't been charged of a crime. I haven't been found guilty.
Right. Gotta do something.
Like after mistrial, it should be automatically you're granted fucking.
Yeah, they doing Y&W bad, bro.
Yeah, and what's up with this judge? Is this judge being paid off?
Maybe.
What judge in their right mind wouldn't grant you bail after a mistrial?
It's got to be either some stuff we maybe are not privy to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about what's been given to us. But maybe they know something more that's holding them there. But 6 years, that is excessive.
My nigga said they did Boosie and C Murder the same way. That's crazy. Yeah, Boosie was in jail for like damn near 6 years, 5 years before he went to trial for that murder case too. They didn't give him no bail. That's why I say, my nigga, this shit, it's crazy how they motherfucking do you, man. It's crazy how they motherfucking do you. And then you don't even be realizing what the fuck going on, you feel me? I can't believe that shit, man. Hopefully YMW Melly come on soon, though.
Wow.
Hopefully he comes soon. Now check this out, bro. Now your motherfucking boy, John B, has came out and said that he has never received a dime